What's up? What's up? What's up? We hear you on. Let's go.
Oh, you got that? Let's see it.
You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. From the morning, now we flying to the top. We probably have you know the morning don't stop. Always so cold. Daniel's in the Zoom, take a shot. Headed to the plane, yeah, we got to talk about.
Oh, they might have it in football.
The car is cold outside. You don't go in?
We in the parking lot. Ain't no Benny.
No. But Robinson? No. I know when it is.
We always cooking with your
You already got it.
NuttyByrds on the track, so you know you got the spot. Oh, you can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me, you can't fuck with me. Jerry, you don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. You don't want these problems, cause you know you can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me, can't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me.
Chillin', waiting for Pete Hilly to come through.
He just sent an email text too.
Oh, yeah, so he's straight. All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, we go, cheating.
He on the way. He on the way. You already know what it is.
I'm burning up the huddle, no gold, I'm starving. A beast in the streets, I gave a speech like Martin. Catch me in my window, extended like Mark. I'm on my own with a water scorching. Cleaning from my villain in the distance like Boston. I'm a black Bondi rubber on a rubber the park. This is my wrist sword, cut me niggas thinking I'm Gartic. My chain got a brain ring, maybe for the Arctic. The veins on my skin, they made it look at the card. I turn lanes to a thing, I look and go no nonsense. The devil know me better, my brother is harmless. A killer to the letter, a professor with bombing. Like you know when this is set up, when hit up, I'm home. And call me Reggie Hammond, see my man. I like you, now I do this monster. Champion, keep me new dream, and keep it rich, niggas never see no monster. Fuck what you talking, you go walk with your coffin. Niggas around me dying when I'm running on law, so they don't change at the king, cause my man still on it. Kept me hold up the ball, I'm hauling. Smack a hole in the floor, and raw, but I'm balling. When I hollering at the motor, doing so I'm falling. Nigga, peaceful, feeling believe it, I'm on it.
The grind, the hustle, I'm living to execute it. Open up your eyes, it's a regular execution. How to read you all your rights to stop all of the confusion. Sticking to my punches, don't worry, I'm never losing my mind. It's something that you never ever get in my time. Don't cross you cause I'm too legit to quit in them lines. Keep reading so you understand and spit in them lines. Don't cross it cause I'll leave you in a bitch shit. Quiet as kept, I've been working on my anger. If it wasn't for my mans, you niggas would be in danger. All my cards is on the table, ain't no cliffhanger. The hand-to-hand passes, niggas was wearing pages. Life's the bitch with wild hair, I'm about to pay my stay out the fucking way cause I'm trying to get my paper. Your brain in so much like I'm cooking some Quaker. Put it in the oven for 50 and I'm about to bake her. Clean up the platinum leaves and I'm about to rake them. My name is not Buffy, don't worry, I'm about to shake them. Straight from the deep, you know that I got a bang them. And picture in the picture, the cover, you gotta frame them. I got that Snow White to kiss her, I'm about to wake up. Took his hair clean off the fast car and the paper. We put this shit together and clamp it just like a stapler. They bird up on the flight, oh, I how to see you later.
What up?
With the Beans Hills.
What up?
With the B Hills. What is it up?
I appreciate y'all having me on here.
I appreciate you pulling up, Playboy. You heard? You pulled up. That's it.
For sure, man. How y'all doing? What is it, Saturday?
It's Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilling. A little snowy outside, a little cold. We chilling today.
It's a little nippy.
We ain't doing
Yeah,
nothing.
where y'all located at?
We in Michigan.
Oh, y'all in Michigan, so it's probably real snowy. I'm in St. Louis, so it's real snowy out here too.
It ain't that
I ain't
bad.
used
It
to it.
sun came out and melted a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. This is my first year being up here, because I'm from Houston, so it don't snow in Houston.
Okay.
I thought I liked snow, but I found out that I just like it on TV. It doesn't like about it, man.
Yeah. It look all nice and white, but when you see that shit in real life, with shitting or pissing on, that shit, fuck snow.
Especially once the sun comes out and then it gets all just like icy and stuff. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And then, man, I don't know how many times I busted my ass since I've been up here too. I'm not used to walking on this shit either,
How long you been out there? St. Louis.
What is what?
How long you been out there in St. Louis?
Oh shit. About a year, almost a year. I came up here like around March last year.
Oh, you just got there.
Yeah, I ain't been up here long.
Oh, okay. Straight from Texas. Fresh from Texas.
Yeah, I'm from Houston.
Okay, H-Town.
Yeah.
They rock slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cause me crazy out there, bro.
Yeah.
They call
it's crazy because a lot of that is because, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not really a lot of money, like jobs and stuff out there. So people, they just buy older cars and just soup them up. You know what I mean? Instead of, because people, they can't really get them brand new Benzes and shit. So they'll rather go get a Buick or something and just soup it up and shit. You know what I mean?
That should be looking right. That should be looking crazy. How the fuck they be riding with those spokes, though? I can't. They look nice, but them niggas be driving on slow.
Gotta turn wide.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck you
I know I ain't got no lip on my rims and I be hitting curves all the time. You know what I mean? I can't even imagine people be driving, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. We got B Hills in the building, man. So hit them.
All right, okay. We got B Hills in the building. Let them know who you are. Well, we know where you from. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
When did you decide that you were gonna start doing this music thing? How old were you?
Well, whenever I was young and stuff, cause growing up in Houston, where like I grew up, like it wasn't a super like safe area, so my dad always tried to keep me in, so music was kind of like something that, you know what I mean, it was like my friend kind of, you know what I mean, like, so I always really been impacted by music and stuff. But whenever I was like 12, I started, just writing and stuff, but I was too shy at the time to really let anybody hear it. So I would just sit there and write these rhymes and do stuff like that. And then it wasn't until I was probably like 14, 15 till I really started doing music. And then I went real hard all through my teenage years until I was like in my 20s. But then once I had kids, then I kind of went through that little. yeah, the phase like, oh well, now it's like I gotta stop living like a dream type thing, you know what I mean? So I stopped making music for like a good period of time, and then after me and my baby mama divorced, and
Man,
really since I came up here to St. Louis is whenever I started really making music again, you know what I mean? Cause a lot of it was like something like an outlet, you know what I mean? Like whenever I'd be like frustrated or something, like have a bad day at work, whenever before I would just go home and I'd just be mad, you know. But like with music, I started using it just like an outlet to kind of go home and try to, you know what I mean? Like let some shit out, like how people go to the gym and go push iron, you know, that's what it started out. And
Yeah.
then I just started kind of putting out the music because I was like, well, what am I really doing it for if I ain't really putting it out? So everything that I've done is all in the past like 2 years, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Which song that you sent us best describes you as a person?
That describes me as a person.
that's what we
Um,
want.
I mean, I would like to think like all my music kind of describes me as a person, but like in the songs that I sent you, like, cause I think I sent you "Dear Baby Mama" and "I Can't Hear Myself" and then "Love Too Much," and they're all kind of like different outlets. You know what I mean? If anything, I would say "I Can't Hear Myself" kind of describes me more as like an artist, cause the other songs are more just like venting on some shit. You know, one's kind of venting on a relationship, the other one's venting on my baby mama. So I'd have to go with "I Can't Hear Myself."
Okay, so which song do you want us to play first then?
We go ahead and play "I Can't Hear Myself" first.
Oh, this other one's
So,
up there.
but before we play, I wanted to say like, so like on this song, you know what I mean? Like what I like, cause you know, like I really, like in a way, I don't really like really telling people like what I thought about whenever I made the song, because I know that like you could put up a song and there'd be like 10 people in a room and each person could take something different from it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like whenever like on this song and I'm like I can't hear myself, or yeah I hear myself, I be feeling like a lot of times we be like putting out advice and giving out advice, or we be talking a lot, but a lot of times we don't be like taking our own advice or listening to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like how people they always got something to say about somebody else, but it's harder to look in the mirror and really like listen to yourself. You know, so that's kind of the
Speak
logic
truth,
of
motherfucker.
it.
Speak truth.
That's
Let's
really the
get it.
logic of it.
Okay,
How would you say, Bills? What'd you say?
No, I said that's really like the logic behind the song, though. Is kind of like, you know what I mean? Like it's deeper than that. And really on this song, like it was one of the songs where I really just kind of had fun with, like as far as like lyric, like you know, like lyrics and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of
Yeah.
songs I don't really be feeling like I can really like, you know, even though like I'll be rapping and shit, but I don't really be like showing it off enough. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I like this song, because the verses are definitely like go hard in it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's get it, baby. Can't hear myself. Be Hillz. You know we going NuttyByrds. Another interview, baby. St. Louis in the house, Houston.
I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. Yeah, I hear myself. Yeah, I hear myself.
Let's go, Be Hillz. Can't hear myself. You heard?
Driving down the interstate, flying like I'm in a race, riding with the Texas plates, trying to find an exit to take. As I step on the brake, 20 seconds a day, which step to take, when you control up to the pace, up to the plate, not expect the weight, breath to take, gotta eat so much on my plate, trying to do it all, cruising off, blowing like dual sauce. Why you just exhausted, cooped up like a hostage, I'm lost in the garden, hard, got the car parked it, feel the garden sparked it, get away from all the nonsense, man, it makes no sense. I'm just trying to cash it, lights passing, seatbelt fastened, driving so fast, and I hope I don't crash it. Life's no joke, just a pin to the casket. So much smoke you can't see where you pass it. I can't hear myself, I can't hear myself, I can't hear myself, Yeah, I hear myself.
Okay.
Foot on the gas, I ain't finna let up, I ain't looking back, I'm gonna look ahead of the path that I'm trying to reach.
trying to teach me. Talk to yourself, you ain't my enemy. Got cut off and fell off like a branch on a tree. You won't relying on me, only ride one deep. I just don't creep, only drive one speed. That's fast than a motherfucker. So I'm flashing and I'm scratching the gas, passing your gas, so fast and so far, they smash me glass. On the level that I'm at, no smoke, only flying straight, no metal, just glass. And a little back up of this rap cross in my face. So I'm old and gray, Troy Stroh's like trees sparking up, you get blown no way, don't grind, I stay. I can't hear myself though. I can't hear myself though. I can't hear myself though. Yeah, I 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 hear myself.
Fucks with it. He said, you got the car parked there, and it was sparked there. That's my ball right there, bro. Wow, that shit fire. That shit fire. What? Hit him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, BL.
Yeah.
And for
It's
y'all,
work right now.
for y'all that's just pulling up, we're doing a live interview right now with B Hillz.
Bow.
Go ahead and follow him on our platforms.
Bow.
Okay, B Hillz, who is your favorite artist? In
My
whatever
favorite
whatever genre, it does not have to be rap.
Just one.
All right. So whenever you say favorite artist, do you mean that like you have to like really agree with everything about that artist, or do you just mean like, because there's some artists that are real dope, but you know what I mean, like you might not really be feeling every single project, you know what I mean,
Okay,
or does it have to?
Who inspires you the most?
I want to hear favorite. Yeah. All right. Who inspired you? Okay.
All right, Kanye West.
Okay.
All right. Musical
But the reason why I said that is because, like, I'm saying, like, I don't be feeling all of his projects, but he has some projects that has inspired me to a point where, like, you know what I mean? Like, where it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I was really inspired by a lot of, like, East Coast music, like, growing up and stuff. Like even though I was in Houston, like, one of my favorite artists growing up was AZ, from the Prime.
Your favorite one, like.
We gonna get to that. We need your favorite one all time. Like no hands down. Like
I'm gonna say Kanye because I like artists that do their own production. You know what I mean? And that are more than, you know what I mean, like a full artist and stuff. You know what I mean? I like artists that like have their hand in everything. You know what I mean? And try to everything that they do, they're gonna try to, like, you know what I mean? Like Kanye, he ain't one of them artists that's gonna endorse something unless he actually put something into it. You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit I like.
Right.
All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah, fuck with you. Easy.
Okay. How do you feel about the game now?
Like as far as like the mainstream, or as far as music as a whole?
As a whole.
Yeah, hip hop. Yeah.
As a whole, I think there's a lot of good artists out here. You know what I mean? And I think that there's a lot of good music out here, but I feel like the media be like trying to like push these certain artists down our throats. You know what I mean? To the point where I be hearing a lot of people, they be like, saying that music's not good no more. But being somebody, which I know y'all can agree with, having like, you know what I mean, a radio show and stuff, is there's a lot of underground artists out here that are really good. People, they just don't want to take the time to look for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I was just looking at from what the industry is trying to push down my throat, then I would say I don't like that music. But from being a standpoint of hearing artists and hearing music as a whole and knowing the type of music that's out here, then, you know what I mean, I love how music is. I love the opportunities that there are for these artists, where artists, you know what I mean, they could just download an app and go in their bathroom and want to be a rapper nowadays. And even though it floods the industry, but at the same time, it opens up a lot of opportunities for a lot of artists that maybe weren't financially in a position before where they could actually record their own music. You know what I mean?
Say that shit again.
Yeah, that shit ain't cheap.
At all.
For sure.
Okay. Lyrics, hook, beats. How does your order go when you're writing a song?
Whenever I'm writing a song, usually I'll find a beat, unless some songs, you know what I mean, like where I already have the song, you know what I mean, and maybe because I got a lot of songs where I maybe made them a while back, but I just wasn't really feeling it, and I might have found a new beat for it, you know what I mean. But if it's just like a fresh scratch, then I like to hear the beat and kind of like feel the melody of the beat, kind of maybe like, you know what I mean, go over some melodies in my head, and then kind of put the words with it and stuff, you know what I mean. And then the hook always just kind of falls in place. Like I be feeling like me personally, like the songs that are like the best to me are the songs that were the easiest to make. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if I have to force something, then something's not right with that song, and I'm just gonna scratch it. You know what I mean? Like you ever like made a song and it's just like every single word just coming together right? It just feeds together right. It's almost like somebody else is writing it for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are the type of songs that I really try to focus on. You know, if I gotta try too hard to do the song, then I'm just not even gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Copy. So you don't get that 10-second bop. You don't do this in 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
Like, oh, no, that's not it.
Next.
Yeah. Well, and it's like whenever I hear that beat, like the beat has to speak to me. Like, you know what I mean? From the first chord that comes on, whenever I first hear that first chord, I'm just like ears peak up. If it don't do that for me, then
that's
I'm
what
not.
saying.
Yeah.
All right, next beat. Yep. I ain't
Yeah,
messing with it.
exactly.
But yeah, you don't wanna force yourself. I used to do that shit all the time. Force myself with a
Me
beat.
too. Yeah, me too. And I think like, but at the same time, you know, for upcoming artists, you know what I mean? Like not that's something that comes with time though. You know what I mean? At first you're gonna have to sit there and struggle through and force songs. But over time of making so much music, then you should be able to get to a point where it just comes natural to you. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's natural, but it's just a beat. Like
Yeah. But I just wanted to say that because I don't want artists that like, you know, like beginning artists to be like never make a song because none of it came easy. Because you know what I mean? Nothing's worth having is gonna come easy. You know what I mean? You gotta work hard at your craft to be able to get to a certain, you know, level where you could be able to do it like that, you know?
Right.
You heard? B Hillz talking.
Y'all hear him talking. Open your ears. Okay, dead or alive, who do you feel is the best artist of all time?
Any genre. Anytime we ask that, any genre. Anything with artists. It can be any rock and roll, opera, don't make a difference.
I say Bill Withers. Bill Withers.
Bill Withers.
That's
who did Bill Withers is who did that Ain't No Sunshine in this song. And he did Just the Two of Us. And he did like Lean on Me. He's a songwriter. Like he did Lean on Me. You know what I mean? He did a lot of yeah. He don't. But the thing is though, he don't really address the piece Bill Withers, but it's like a lot of people covered his songs, you know. So a lot of people don't even know that he actually made those songs originally, like in the 70s.
I was like, Bill Withers. We got a song called Lean on Me. Yeah. That's the first.
Yeah, he did. He did all that songs like "Lean on Me," that song that was just like just the two of us, we can make it. You know.
Come on.
And then that Ain't No Sunshine in this song. Like he did a bunch of songs, you know. But I really like. I got a lot of respect for songwriters. You know what I mean? And people that actually like take the time to write their songs and compose their own music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, we got Bill Withers, baby. Stop playing with him.
Okay, so I'm sorry to do this to you.
Okay.
No, we know.
Who's the bottom 5 MCs to you?
The bottom 5 MCs?
Yeah. Give that mic back. Get off the stage, please, respectfully. Or disrespectfully. You're whack.
There's too many of them, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's go. We write these type shit down. We got what everybody saying.
We want to see what if everybody's saying the same.
Similar, it's a lot of mix up though. I love it.
But I don't really.
He got the list.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like to me, like if somebody's a bad artist and stuff, like I really don't even like really remember them no more. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of artists out right now that I don't really cut for. You know what I mean? But I can't say that they're like the worst artists of all time because it's just my whole thing is it's like I like artists that are like diverse and that are different. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like Lil Baby, like whenever he first came out, I liked him. You know, but then every single song sounds the same. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of makes me where I'd be like, man, I'm tired. I don't like him no more. Like you know what I mean? And it's a lot of artists like that. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of artists. They put out something and they just try to remake the same thing, whatever, you know what I mean, instead of trying to be creative and stuff, you know? So I ain't really I'm gonna have to decline that, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really
that's the second one we got, man. I think that's we got 2 or 3 Lil Babies. I fuck with Lil Baby, but go ahead.
No, I mean don't get me wrong. I fuck with Lil Baby. I was just using him as examples because he's a big artist right now. You know?
I'm repetitive, yeah. I feel you.
And I just feel like whenever he first came out, I fucked with him. I was like, man, this shit's refreshing. It's nice. It's good. But then it's just like after hearing the same song, just repetitive, like every song sounds the same, then I be getting tired of it. You know what I mean? Like
the bottom up.
So are you gonna plead the fifth on this one, or are you gonna
yeah,
give us 5?
If this drink change, I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot.
Man down. Man down. Fuck with that. Shout out to BL anyway.
Okay, so could you ever since you didn't give us that, could you give us the worst artist of all time?
At least what?
The worst artist of all time.
Again.
Like it could be any genre.
Cool.
It could be any genre.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard though, cause I'm telling you, like I don't pay attention to like music like that, especially if I don't like it. You know, like if I hear a song and I might hear a song, and if I don't like it, I'm not even gonna ask who that was. You know what I mean? So I probably don't even know them. I don't even know their names because I'm just like I only got so much. It's like I only got so much memory space in my head, you know what I mean? I gotta delete bullshit out of there. So if your shit's whack, I'm not remembering nothing. You know what I mean?
Hillz, I be watching your shit though, and you be like, yo, you be like, yo, B Hillz out for the basement. Yeah, about to play this song. He'll play B Hillz.
Yeah, I know.
And then he'll be like, yo, I'm gonna rate that song. I'm gonna give it a 10. You gotta promote yourself, baby.
Yeah, I'll be doing that all the time. I'll be like, yeah, he's a genius for that one. Because that's my thing with my show and shit. Is like that's why I don't really be like reviewing. I don't like to review other artists' music because I feel like as an artist, I don't really want to review like my peers like that. But you know what I mean? Because you know how it is, and I know y'all could probably relate. Having a review show is like people go get, you know what I mean? You're never gonna make everybody happy. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of people, you could be honest with them and just be real with them, but they're gonna take it as you're attacking them. They're not gonna take it as like good criticism. They're gonna take it as, oh, you hating, you know, fuck them, you know.
That's exactly how they be taking it. But
yeah, I ain't tuning into their show no more. Fuck that show.
As well.
Yeah.
We let our audience rate too, so people will be up there and they'll be like, 5, or you know what I'm saying, or whatever they say about it. So it's like it's not just us rating you; it's everybody rating you. Like you send it into us, and you're letting the world hear your shit. And however they take it is how you should just be like, okay, that's how people look at my shit, because everybody look at your shit different.
Yeah, and exactly. And people they shouldn't send their songs in the review shows unless they want to be reviewed. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like you know what you're signing up for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got some trolls too.
Fucking trolls.
Exactly. You know. So major shout outs to y'all's show, man, for sure. You know, I be watching it. Shout out. And you know, I always be playing that NuttyByrd bop on my show. You know what I mean? I love that shit.
We appreciate it, yes, sir.
That's my shit. And that fuck the kids. I was playing that fuck the kids on Christmas too. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit.
You already know what it is. What's the next song you want us to play, B Hillz?
Let's do Dear Baby Mama.
This is my journey right here. Dear baby mama.
All right, so can I set up the song before we play it though?
Huh?
Can I talk about the song a minute before we play it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so whenever I made this song, you know what I mean, it was like no disrespect to my baby mama, you know what I mean? It was like at the time, you know, like I was sitting there, I was like messaging her, trying to get a hold of my kids, doing all this, and she wasn't responding to me or nothing, you know what I mean? So I kind of looked at it as like, all right, well, if you just gonna ignore me, then I'll just put out a song, and then I'm gonna tag you in it on Facebook.
Hear me out? Hear me out?
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna put out this song. I'm gonna tag you in it on Facebook and let everybody hear what we gotta talk about, you know? And then of course, like, you know, I've been blocked ever since that happened. You know what I mean? But I already knew she was gonna block me for that, you know?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to say she can't rap, right?
Huh?
So she had to block you.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck
But-
you.
But the thing is with it, it's like I look at it as like it's really like it's not like a diss song at her at all. You know what I mean? It's really just like my honest take and being like you know what I mean, a father on the other end. You know what I mean? Like there ain't really that view of it that much. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never really heard many songs about like fathers talking to the baby mamas other than like, it's just like, man, fuck you, bitch. You're trying to get my, you know, whatever type shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's just like an honest view. And at the same time, you know, everybody has their own side. You know what I mean? There's your side, there's her side, and there's like the truth and shit. You know what I mean? But it's just my view of things. You know what I mean? Of everything. You know. So, but major shout outs to my baby mama.
Shouts out to BMs, yo. What up? What up? You already know. Let's get it, dear baby. That's one of my joints right here. Let's go, y'all. Stop playing.
Dear baby mama, why you gotta try to life is
What's up, y'all?
I may not make the best decisions, but I always had the best intentions.
Hillz.
So why
Yeah,
you
baby mama.
believe these lies that your family betrayed
St. Louis Houston in the
when
building.
you know it isn't true, but it's like you changed. This isn't you. We got 2 kids together, but sometimes it's like you just use them to get back at me. When you mad at me and hold over me, I guess you still mad at the older me. But this the new of me, don't you know soon? They go see how you doing me. I know when you look in the face, you see you and me, cause that's you and me. So why you talking to these lawyers suing me? Taking half of my paycheck, look how you doing me. When I text you, don't say shit. How rude can you be? How rude can you be? Dear baby mom, why you causing all these problems? Dear baby mom, why you starting all this drama? Dear baby mama, why you causing all these problems? Dear baby mama, why you starting all this drama? Dear baby mama, why you causing all these problems? I may not make the best decisions, but I always had the best intentions. So why you believing these lies that your family betrays me being? When you know it isn't true, but it's like you changed, this isn't you. We got 2 kids together, but sometimes it's like you just use them to get back at me. When you mad at me and hold over me, I guess you still mad at the older me. But this the newer me, don't you know soon they go see how you doing me? I know when you look in the face, you see you and me, cause that's you and me. So why you talking to these lawyers suing me? Taking half of my paycheck, look how you doing me. When I text you, don't say shit, how rude can you be? Yeah, how rude can you be? Dear baby mama, dear baby mama, dear baby mama, dear baby mama.
Why she block you for that, man? She shouldn't have blocked you, man.
She was
Nah, you
mad.
didn't say nothing, bro.
You gonna make songs about me, motherfucker?
Yeah, you didn't even say nothing like that, bro.
Yeah.
He was right.
Yeah.
She blocked your ass because he was right. Like, motherfucker.
Yeah, I
That's
ain't
what
been.
happened.
I dropped that song like a year ago. I've been blocked ever since on Facebook. She ain't, she every once in a while she'll unblock me just to like talk some shit, and then after she sends the message, she'll block me again, so I can't respond.
How old are your kids?
What's that petty?
7 and 8.
Oh,
I got a boy and a girl.
Right, Russ. Okay, would you ever do a song with a rap?
With the rap?
Now, with a rap.
We
don't have to be with him.
We ain't talking about a hood rap.
We talking about a rap like a snitch. Yeah, like a snitch. But
nah,
you just got to do a song with him. Like send a verse to the people. The people wanted it.
You ain't got to be in the same room.
Like, give me $1 million, $500,000, $2 million, whatever. I need a verse from you. We're going to throw it on the verse. We're going to throw it on the track with this guy. And you be like, who? Be like, yeah, that nigga. Be like, yeah. Oh, no. What you going to do?
It depends on the circumstance, because if you're giving me $2 million right now, at this moment in my life, then yeah, I'll probably do it. But if I was already like, but if I had a couple million in the bank, I wouldn't do it. But my whole thing is with my whole thing with doing like collabs with people and stuff is it's like, man, I only really want to collab with somebody if I'm feeling the artist. You feel me? So it's like, I'm not like the type of person where you could sit there and be like, where I'm gonna charge somebody for a verse or nothing, because if I'm feeling the song, then I'm gonna jump on it just for love, and if I'm not feeling it, then I'm not really trying to get a price for it. But with that said, I'm the struggle and I'm the grind where I'm at right now.
I'm a rap. You gonna do a track with Nut?
Yeah, I would right now, yeah.
See, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, it's my nigga. Video together. No, you ain't got to see the dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a couple of no's, but majority said yeah.
Where do you see yourself?
But my whole thing is like this, like let's say like if I was in a position where I had a few million in the bank,
I ain't worried about this shit.
Yeah, then I wouldn't do it. But in the position where I got like $50 in the bank, then yeah, I'm gonna do it for $2 million. I'm dumb for not doing it.
16 real quick.
I'm trying to get up like that, but you might get the call. What, yo, bro? Who?
I wouldn't, because anybody that wants to hate or hate or say anything, I want to be able to hear them with my Lambo windows up and my engine roaring. I ain't gonna be able to hear them while I'm driving by anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna take that $2 million. I'm gonna go get me a Lambo, and I ain't gonna care what nobody says.
Exactly.
Anyway, up or down, nigga. Who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
So do you feel like so how do y'all feel about like working with different artists? Like let's say if the artist is like their music is good, but they're fucked off in their personal life, would y'all still work with that artist?
What do you mean?
I'm saying like as an artist, their music's great. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're a great artist, rapper, whatever they are, but in their personal life, you know what I mean? Like for R. Kelly, for example, you know what I mean? Great artist, but personal life, you know what I mean? So artists like, yeah, because I feel like there needs to be more of a line. But you know what I mean? I feel like with social media,
I did that for. Stop playing. You know what I did it for? Yeah, no, I'm good.
But I feel like there needs to be kind of a line to be like, you know what I mean? Like how like a professional, you know what I mean? Like it don't really matter what's like if you go to let's say you go get your hair done, you know what I mean? If somebody's a good hairstylist, you don't care what they do in their personal life because they're cutting your hair good, and that's what you're there for. Yeah. So I feel like it should be the same kind of with music though. You know what I mean? Like if they're a great artist, it shouldn't really matter what they do in their personal life because you're not part of that. You know what I mean? You're there for the creative process of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, I'm not mobbing out with a rap, bro. Send the money. Send the money. Send that cash up, that Venmo. How you send it? Once you send it, then I'll send you 16 via fax or whatever. How the fuck we do it? And I said, peace. I don't want to see y'all or don't call me no more.
Good business. That's all it was. It was business. This shit ain't personal.
Exactly, because that's what it is, though. It's just that that's how a professional should be. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That nigga's gonna say something if I didn't do it or do it. The fuck out of here, nigga. What's good? Yo, I want to come with y'all now. Yeah, I know. Fuck out of here, nigga. You don't see me with them dudes. You gotta know yourself, baby.
For sure.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, B Hillz?
In the next 5 years, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but in the next 5 years, I see myself as an even better recording artist, you know, with a couple more projects under my belt, and with my show, you know what I mean, like getting bigger and stuff. Cause like my whole vision of my show is kind of like you know, like in the back in the day, like with like the Rolling Stones, how the Rolling Stones was like a band, but then they came out with their magazine, they started interviewing artists and putting out other artists. So now it's like Rolling Stones is like, you know what I mean? We think of it as like a platform, you know what I mean? But at the same time, they're a band. Like that's kind of what I wanted to do with my show. It's like I'm an artist myself, but at the same time, you know, be here live from the basement where I can spotlight other artists, you know what I mean? Do interviews and be able to have a platform for artists to be heard and stuff, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I be feeling like a lot of shit out here, like a lot of people, they be like, everybody just be trying to move for money and shit. They be trying to do shit for money. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of these people that be trying to charge these prices for interviews, be trying to charge these prices for things, they're not even in a position to be able to do anything with their platform. You know what I mean? Like it'd be different if you go pay for an interview and you know you go get like 100,000 views that first day or something. But you know what I mean? But these people, yeah, and especially with like, and I feel like they prey on these young artists, you know what I mean, that are just trying to get in here. They're just trying to get heard, and they sit there and they have these little packages, be all like, oh, you pay me $50 a month, 12,000 DJs are gonna hear your song, this and that. I'm gonna promote it and do this, but then they don't have the resources to actually do anything that they're promising. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I feel like as like platforms like my platform, like your platform and stuff, where you give artists an opportunity to get heard, you give artists opportunity to play their music and stuff, you know what I mean? Where it's like we're all working together, because then that way, whenever something does pop off and one of us do pop off, then everybody's gonna get their tenfold, because they're gonna reach back and help out everybody, instead of everybody trying to be in each other's pockets and nobody's getting nowhere because we all just broke. You know what I mean? Right. We gotta start doing better than that. You know, doing something different than what we've been doing, because what we've been doing ain't working. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I see you did an interview. I did a contest with him. He beat me. He was the only person to beat me.
Who?
Magnova.
Oh yeah. I interviewed him yesterday.
Yep, I did a contest with him. He was the only one to beat me.
Yeah.
That was good. I was like, oh shit. Doing do your fucking thing.
Do the thizzle. Blessings to all.
Yes. Okay. Do you take the music thing serious, or is it like something like a stepping stone for you?
Nah, music is like what I take more serious than anything. You know what I mean? If anything, my show is a stepping stone. You know what I mean? My show is a platform so I can network with other people, you know what I mean? And we can share each other's fans, you know what I mean? My people see their people see my people, and we all see each other, you know what I mean? So like my show is definitely like more of a stepping stone, but whenever it comes to my music, like I'm real serious about my music. That's why I won't send my songs to no review show, because I might pull up on them, you know, some crazy shit, you know, like, you know, like I just, you know what I mean? I mean, like shows like y'all are different because y'all show love and stuff, you know what I mean? But what I mean though is because there's some review shows, which I'm not gonna say names and shit, but they got the same 5-6 people that always tune into that review show, and they always gonna pay for the skips. So that person, the host of that review show, they're gonna cater to those people. You know what I mean? They're always gonna say that their tracks are hot, whether they are or not, because that's their usual people. And they're not trying to pick off them people. And you know how many times I sat there and sit in a song to somebody and sat there for like an hour waiting for my song to get played, listening to them praise all these whack motherfuckers, and then it's my turn, and then they go hate on me, and I'm like, why did I waste my time an hour, and why do I even care what these motherfuckers think? You know what I mean about this shit? You know what I mean? That's why.
Can't trust them. Yeah, man, I feel you. That's the same shit. Same shit. Let me just change dudes.
Because I got no problem with review shows, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of good review shows out there that you could send your music to, and they're actually going to give you good advice. But there's a lot of review shows of people that like they need to get like make it where people got to get certified to do review shows or something. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people, it's like they ain't done nothing or been anything to be able to critique people. You know what I mean? Like let's say if like Dr. Dre had a review show, hell yeah, I'd send my shit over to him. You know what I mean? But like a lot of these review shows, you know, that artists themselves, you listen to their music and it's like, how you gonna say my shit's whack whenever, like, you know what I mean? Like
your shit,
yeah,
trash, bro.
yeah. It's like you can't sit there and hate on somebody like unless your shit's on point too. You know what I mean?
Everybody got one opinion, assholes. Everybody got one.
Exactly.
So, yeah, ain't shit.
And the thing is though, there's so many like the way music is now, especially hip hop. Like it's like how rock started, and then it went into like punk and heavy metal, all this different type of shit. That's how rap is now. You know what I mean? You got all these different types of branches of hip hop. You know what I mean? So just because like you like rap music doesn't mean you might not like drill music. You might not like lyrical music. You might not like this type of music. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's hard to put it in one category, like all under one umbrella. Like, you know what I mean? It got to be more like I feel like we need to break up the genres. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just hip hop, bro. Like y'all gotta be extra with them extra. Pop is pop, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, bro. Yeah. Like
And what's crazy is hip hop's becoming pop. You know what I mean? Like
with certain artists.
But it's just because like pop stands for pop culture. Like pop's really what's the most popular music at the time, and it's hip hop right now. You know what I mean?
Hip hop running shit.
Definitely.
Okay, who is your top 5 artists?
My top 5 artists. Does it have to be in order, or can I just name them?
No, just your top 5.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say.
He can get through this one. Oh man!
Should I put myself on there or nah?
You put yourself.
All right, I'm gonna put myself. Then I'm gonna say Nas, Jay-Z, Kanye.
Who? You said Jay-Z and who?
Kanye. So Nas, Kanye, Jay-Z.
No Kanye. No Kanye because that's your favorite.
Got him.
Other than Kanye.
Got him.
All right, so me, Nas, Jay-Z. I'll put J. Cole in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of J. Cole.
Man, that number 5 spot though. Oh, because there's a lot of because it's hard because like I've went through so many different transitions of like music. You know what I mean? So like there was a time that I would say like, you know what I mean? Like I remember growing up whenever I was like a teenager and like Big L, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like he ain't really, you know, he didn't live long enough to really be able to show his potential, you know? So I'll put Tupac. I'm gonna put Tupac in there. So Tupac be my 5th. So me, J. Cole, Nas, Jay-Z, and Tupac.
That's my man. Live from the basement. Yo, that's the first. He the first one to say himself.
I'm the first one to say myself. That should be it.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah, but I think that you should put yourself in there. You know what I mean? Like you should feel like you're the best. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if you don't feel like you're the best, then you should keep improving until you do feel like you're the best. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's why I was bugging when I be watching you live. You play your shit, you be like, we get out of 10. That was fire. That was BS. Somebody else. I'll be like, this nigga crazy. But
that's how you should feel though. And I feel like if you don't feel like you're the best this shit, then you gotta work harder to feel like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it ain't always about like where you at right now. It's where you trying to be, where you want to be, like what you manifested in your dream type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know what I mean. I do got potential to be the best. I feel like if I had the backing, like some of these artists do, you know what I mean, where I could just have like a budget of like, you know what I mean, go do a music video, have $1 million budget. You know what I mean? Or go have $1 million budget for each song on my album type shit. Because I'm doing everything with no budget.
Would you spend $1 million on a video?
Huh?
Would you spend $1 million on a video?
If the record label was paying for it.
You know? Oh yeah, try nothing.
But I ain't trying to come out no million. I ain't trying to come out no million out my pocket for a video though. But if I had a budget like that where I had a record company that was gonna pay, I'll go over the budget. I'll drop 1.5 on them. Fuck it.
Don't have a video, bro. Hell no.
But I feel like music videos.
A video. I'm not paying me for a video. I get a $10,000 video and that should be fire.
No,
I get up 1,000.
Listen, I know people who know people. I'm not.
I pay $500 for the video and give the editor 1,000. The editor will fuck that bitch up. Green video.
Green the fuck out that motherfucker.
$1 million, nigga. Hell no, nah. Hillz, you good. You good.
But now I'm saying I'm not saying out my own pocket. But if the record label wanted to pay for it, then yeah, because I feel like the thing is though.
But I'm still not letting them do that.
But I feel like music videos.
You get there. Let me get the money.
I'll pay it all out.
Yeah, exactly.
But remember how like music videos, like remember how like much in depth they used to be though. Like, you know what I mean? Like early 2000s, late 90s and shit, where you'd watch a music video and it was like a little mini movie and shit. You know what I mean?
Like had the whole little mini movie with this shit.
Like Renee and Lost Boy.
Like how y'all were talking about you and Magnus O'Hayden were talking about that Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt little mini movie and shit like that.
Movie and video was a movie too. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like now it's like now it's like there's no depth in these videos. Like it's just somebody standing there with 30 people behind them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's where you get the numbers. That's where the numbers at. When you get like 50 guns, 30 niggas in the background throwing gang signs. You like, yo, we got following. No, these niggas gonna kill me when I get this money.
Who is your top 5 female artists?
Top 5 female artists?
Yes, sir.
Any genre. Remember that.
I'm gonna say Alicia Keys. I'm gonna say Lauryn Hill.
Yes, sir.
Got a lot of Laurens.
I'll put Adele in there.
Adele.
Oh
yeah. I'd even throw Alaina Morissette in there from back in the day. You know?
What?
Alaina Morissette back in the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? Like the isn't that
Adele? Adele's a fucking animal, bro.
Yeah, Adele. And then and my last one.
What? Nigga, ain't that 2?
Nah, I said Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys, Lauryn Hill.
You said Alicia Keys, Adele, and what?
Alaina Morissette. I know that's a weird one, but and then
trying to think what song it is.
I throw Beyonce in there because Beyonce is H-Town. You know what I mean? I can't hit on Beyonce.
I think we got 2, 3 Beyonce.
Okay, that's your 5.
What? All right.
You did that. Under any circumstances, would you ever sell your masters?
I mean, yeah. If it put me in a position where I'd be able to take better care of my family and be able to launch my career to another platform, then I would, because you know what I mean? It's like I could hang on to them, but it's not gonna be worth as much if I can't do nothing with myself as an artist. You know what I mean? So if I sold my masters and it really like launched my career where like, you know what I mean, I can do so much other things, like, you know what I mean? Because my first thing with selling my masters would be like, that's like my kid's legacy. Like, you know what I mean? I would want my kids to be able to have something out of it. Yeah. But if I could start up some other businesses out of that, you know what I mean? Like a clothing line, like do other things to be able to kind of launch it, because I feel like it's hard to really compete with major labels being an independent artist. You know what I mean? Yeah. It really is. you know, because just like how they got those stream farms where they just got, you know what I mean, like rooms with thousands of phones just streaming their artist music, you know what I mean, sharing their artist shit, you know what I mean, like it's hard to do that, especially whenever you don't got like a team around you, you know, because me personally, like the few people I do keep around me and stuff are like I'm real loyal to, because it's like I feel like it's hard to find people that it's just like how they say, like, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. Like, it's hard for me to be like, all right, put something in trust for somebody to do and really expect them to do it the right way, or expect them to do it like how I wanted them to do it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, but that's something that comes over time too, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people, like everybody wants to talk about what they want to do and stuff like that, but it's different from like putting it in action, you know what I mean? Just like how people they talk, everybody talks about manifesting your destiny, but they don't understand that it don't matter what you manifest if there's no action behind what you're doing. You know what I mean? You could just wake up every day and be like, manifest $1 billion, but it ain't ever gonna happen unless you put some action behind that. You know what I mean? And that's what people don't understand, you know?
Yes, sir.
That's good shit.
Okay, how do you feel about what happened with the Cat Williams interview and everything that's going on?
I loved it. I loved it. I think that more artists should be able to speak their mind and tell the truth, you know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of people do be getting blackballed, you know what I mean? And if you don't go along with society, you don't go along with the popular view of things, and it's also, it's like we deserve to know the real history behind things, you know what I mean? I'm tired of like sitting there, like, you know what I mean, like the age that we live in with the internet and the way that we communicate, it shouldn't be like how it used to be, where you went to war with somebody and then you burnt up all the history and rewrote it. Like, that shouldn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? And it's still existing because it's like, you know what I mean, these people are playing these roles, and you know what I mean? And I super respect Cat Williams for sitting there and speaking up like that. And you know what I mean? Like, he spoke on a lot of things that I never would ever have known. Like, I would never have known that Cat Williams was like born as some like super genius and ran off at 14 and, well, you know what I mean, lived out on the streets, you know what I mean? Because his dad was like, he was just like, his dad didn't agree with what he's doing. Like, what he say? He was like he was like reading like, you know what I mean, doing all sorts of crazy shit at young ages, you know what I mean? And it really makes sense. Yeah, and it really makes sense if you go back and listen to him, because all of his stand-up is like, it's almost like self-help. You know what I mean? Like, it really is, though. It's empowering. Like, if you listen to his stand-up, it's funny as fuck, but at the same time, he's giving you jewels. He's putting in things in there to like motivate you, and you know what I mean, in real life situations that you can really learn from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I love that type of shit. You know what I mean? I love that Cat Williams did that. You know, and I love that it was put on such a big, you know what I mean? Like it got all them views and it blew up the way that it did. You know what I mean? Because that just shows that the industry, they can hate you all they want, but if you speak the truth and you put it online and shit, they can't stop that though. You know what I mean? So it's not like how back in the day where you could just run up in my castle, burn up all my history, and act like I didn't exist. You know what I mean? We can sit here and communicate on platforms like this and clear the air and let people really know like what's going on. You know what I mean? And I love that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, would you ever do some unforeseen things to get rich?
The
smile.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I'm gonna plead the fifth. If this is dream chance, I'll take a shot right now.
Hey, well, shit, we gonna take a shot. You want a shot, Bird? You got some Luna.
I'm okay.
NuttyByrds, Hillz, man. Sing. What's in the building?
What's the next song you want us to play?
I think the last one is "Love Too Much." But "Love Too Much" is the first single that I dropped this year. It's off my upcoming album, Crossroad Bounds, that's gonna be dropping soon. It's kind of like it's a playoff of like the Song Cry, that Jay-Z Song Cry, but it's really loosely a playoff of it, because it's the beat's like a playoff of it, and that's why like at the beginning I say like, you know, the little Song Cry thing, because I already knew that whenever people heard that beat, they would be like, oh, well, you know what I mean? But I feel like even whenever I like try to make a song, I don't be trying to really like whenever I originally made that song, I made it on the Song Cry beat. You know what I mean? The actual Jay-Z Song Cry beat.
Jay-Z shit?
Huh?
You did it on the actual Jay-Z Song Cry?
Yeah, on the actual Jay-Z beat. But like, because the way that I like to do it as an artist and shit, like I didn't listen, like whenever I made the song, I didn't listen to it from the view of like you know what I mean, like I was trying to remix the song, like I was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to his song and then how am I gonna do mine? Like I listened to it as just like, how would I approach this beat if it just came across me and I never heard anything before that, you know what I mean? And it came out dope. So then I was like, yo, if I'm gonna put on my album, I can't use that Song Cry beat, you know what I mean? And the song is really about like, it's really about kind of like a toxic relationship, you know what I mean? And being in a relationship where it's like, you know what I mean? You know that this shit's fucked up and shit, but you go keep doing it. And it's almost like, I feel like a lot of people, they think that they're in love, but really they just filled with lust. You know what I mean? And the alcohol, the weed type of shit, you know what I mean? Like you're just in love with being with somebody, or you're in love with just, you know what I mean, having sex and just whatever, you know what I mean? But you really can't stand the person type shit. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the approach that you know what I mean, I had whenever I made it. But yeah, this is my first. This song's on all stream platforms, and it's the first single off my album Crossroad Bounds, which the album's gonna be. I don't have a date for it, but it'll be dropping in the next like month or two. The album will, but this song's already out right now. It's on all stream platforms.
Okay.
You heard everybody.
Here we go.
Hillz. Follow Hillz. He got that platform too, live in the basement. We'll let y'all know again. No, he will let y'all know again. What up, Kim? Go, Hillz.
Yeah, soon I'm coming down your eyes. I gotta make the song cry. Yeah, I see them coming down your eyes. I gotta make the song cry. I can feel it's going this day. It's in the air, I can tell it's there. Like it's lit. Maybe things to get intense. And we both gonna put in a 2 cents. Where do we go from here? With your mama in your ear, and your best friend in your ear, and all this drama on your ear. You got me stressed out. You got me stressed out. And I'm about to lose it. I'm sorry that I'm never really sober much. I'm sorry it's the only time I'm showing love. I'm sorry that I never really showed nothing that I'm even every time that I sober up. I'm sorry that I'm never really sober much. I'm sorry it's the only time I'm showing love. I'm sorry that I never really showed nothing that I'm even every time that I sober up. All this keeping and drinking. Say love for the evening. But after we leaving, I hit you up next weekend. All this keeping and drinking. Gotta say love for the evening. But after we fuck, I'm leaving. I hit you up next weekend. It's love too much to believe it. It's love too much to get even. It's love too much to believe it. I'm just asking what's the reason. I don't need no fussing. I don't need no grieving. I'm just asking what's the reason. I'm just asking what's the reason. My heart's been broken, ripped apart, reopened, restolen.
Damn, bro.
And I know that you know it. I can tell that you know it. Oh, I hope that you know it. It's love too much to believe in. It's love too much to get even. It's love too much to believe in. I'm just asking what's the reason.
I was like, don't be pulling the beat.
I'm asking what's the reason. I'm just asking what's the reason. All this cheating and changing. The evening, but after fuck, I'm leaving. I hit you up next weekend. All this cheating and drinking. Got us love for the evening, but after fuck, I'm leaving. I hit you up next weekend. Sorry, it's so much. Sorry, it's the only time I'm showing love. I'm sorry that I never really showed enough, and that
I'm sorry it's the only time I'm showing up. I'm sorry that I never really showed enough and that I'm leaving every time that I sold up.
It's gonna be right here.
All right. I know. All right, bro. Every bro.
Listen. Okay. No, the song is fire. I just heard in my head, like at the end of it, like, baby, this shows why I love you so much.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit, we could do a remix. You get on the remix. For sure.
He's like, every beat you think of something, stop. I'm like, I can't help it. Okay. So, what does success mean to you?
Success to me is it's not really material. You know what I mean? It's more like I feel like I reach a level of success whenever I reach a level of like peace. You know what I mean? Whenever I reach a level in my mind where I'm like happy, you know what I mean? And I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with like what I've done. I'm like can look back and know that like if I died right now, you know, I left something behind that's worthy. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of people they be putting dollar signs on success and like, you know what I mean? And whenever I was younger and shit, I went through phases where I was like selling drugs and making money and just buying shit and I learned at a young age that you know, and that's from growing up, not having shit and always wanting shit, and then being in a position to buy shit and then losing all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I realized that if you look for like success or you look for happiness in like material things, you won't ever really be happy. And I know like to people like it sounds like cliche, it sounds dumb because of course like if I go buy a new car right now, I'm gonna be happy. You know what I mean? Or if I go buy something, I'm gonna be happy. But that's not it doesn't last though. You know what I mean? So like to me, like being successful would be where I'm just at peace with myself. You know what I mean? At peace with my demons, at peace where I can look back and be like, damn, you know, I did a good job. You know what I mean? You know, that's success for me.
Yo, yeah. Man, the first one I said that piece, yo, peace with myself, yeah.
That was the last question we had for you, but I want to run back the Dear Baby Mama song because I really like it. Okay. That's my favorite song, so we're gonna play that as our last song for you.
Yo, you record yourself?
Yeah, I be doing everything myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it should be clean, bro.
Clean. I really like this song.
Yeah, like the Dear Baby Mama song and the other one, the I Can't Hear Myself. I actually did that like a year ago, like a year and a half ago. But like the Love Too Much and my newer shit, like you know, because I'm getting better and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really had nobody to teach me how to do anything. Like everything that I'm doing, I've learned from myself. You know what I mean? From me and Google. You know what I mean? Googling how to do things and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really just like taught me, you know, and I'll be making beats and shit. I'll be doing a lot of my own production and just, you know what I mean? Like just really trying to have my hands on shit. But at the same time, I be feeling like overwhelmed as an artist sometimes because whenever you try to do so much, and I feel like that's like kind of a flaw for mine too. Cause like how I was saying that like it's hard to really count on people because I feel like it's like if you want something done, you gotta do it right. But at the same time, you know what I mean? You ain't ever gonna get nowhere. You gonna be running in place if you trying to do everything yourself too. You know? Sure, so I'm definitely open to work with people, you know what I mean, and to you know what I mean, and shit like that. But in the position I'm in right now, you know, yeah, I'm just doing everything, just one man, you know what I mean?
One man band.
Yeah, for sure.
Two tiers, right? Baby.
That way. Let everybody know where to find you at.
Yes, sir.
So you can find me on Facebook, Bobby Hillz. You could find on YouTube, B Hillz Live from the Basement. TikTok, I'm live B Hillz. I don't really be doing TikTok too much, but I be doing the bare minimum on TikTok because you know what I mean. I be trying to have my shit on all platforms, you know. But I really like to focus on Facebook because the one thing is I feel like, you know what I mean, it's kind of like a lot of people like that are like my age are on Facebook type shit, and I enjoy the interaction with Facebook. You know what I mean? I enjoy that people can interact with you. I feel like Instagram is like more kind of like, which I got an Instagram too, be Hillz, but I feel like that's more like if you're trying to show off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Facebook and YouTube is hard to promote. You know what I mean? You can put your shit on YouTube, but unless you're promoting on other streaming platforms, you ain't really getting looked on YouTube like that. You know? And I feel like with Facebook though, I can see here, I can share, I can put out my shit, I can interact with people, you know what I mean? And really like my goal by the end of the year is I want to have my own platform, like have my own website, you know what I mean? Like bhills.com. So that way I can, you know what I mean, air my show on there, you know what I mean? Like the way that it needs to be aired where there ain't Facebook muting those songs, you know what I mean?
Right.
Nothing like that. I want to have like my clothing line. So basically I could use the other social medias to draw people into my own website. Cause I feel like if you don't own your platform, somebody else owns you. You know what I mean? And with TikTok and shit, and I know that
paperwork.
But I know with like TikTok, which I ain't got nothing against TikTok, and I know like people, it's probably gonna make people like hate on me and shit by saying this, but I feel like to me personally, TikTok is for like people that want to be famous that aren't really very talented. You know? Because it's like that's what it is though. It's a platform for people that aren't talented that but they want to still be famous. So they lip sync, they do little things, they do those little skits and shit that ain't even their own jokes. They're just like, you know what I mean? It's like it's corny to me.
There's a lot of them on there.
Yeah, it's corny to me though. You know what I mean? Which I'm not hating on nobody. Like anybody who does anything, I got respect for them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't review people's music, because I'm just happy that somebody is doing something, and I don't want my words to discourage anybody from chasing their dreams. You know what I mean? And I know as an artist, you know what I mean, how like being an artist, I can say like I'm sensitive to somebody. Like if somebody hates on my song, you know what I mean? It don't even matter if I don't even know who they are and shit. I'll still take the shit to heart. You know what I mean? So I don't like discouraging nobody. So I ain't discouraging no TikTokers. You know what I mean? Make your money, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you know, I feel like Facebook is the best, like, you know what I mean, place if somebody wants to get a hold of me and stuff, you know, until I get the website going and stuff, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, you know, I be getting tired of dealing with Facebook's regulations, and I be getting tired of them always muting my lives and shit, you know, because it's stupid that I can, just because I got my songs like on, you know, platforms and stuff, they're gonna mute my own music. Like I can't play my own music on my own live just because I got it on DistroKid.
They be blocking, we play our shit, they block us.
Yeah. So I just want to have a platform. Yeah. So I just want to have a platform where people can see, where like, you know what I mean? Like they can actually go and see how it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Where I got complete control over the whole platform. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be doing shit on Facebook. I'm still gonna be doing everything, but it's just gonna be for like the real fans that really want to like connect with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be in the future. I'm gonna have my website up, and I got a clothing line coming out too. You know, so
send that, let me know. We promote.
Yep.
You already know that. We promote. It's a promote platform, man. Fucking wonderful, fucking hilarious interview.
Yeah.
Hillz, you are hilarious.
Yes,
also, if y'all, whenever y'all want to, just let me know, and y'all can come and do an interview on my show. You know what I mean? We can network, get a lot of followers. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's really like a lot of, like I was saying, like everybody be trying to work against each other, but they don't understand that whenever we network like this and stuff, it really is so much better. You know what I mean? Because you get seen so much more. You know what I mean? And people, because the most important thing as an artist or a podcast host or anything is to let people know that you out there. You know what I mean? Keep promoting your stuff, even if you ain't getting the views that you think that you deserve. Keep putting it out there so people have a chance to discover you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they'll come out with a song, they'll drop it one time, you know what I mean? Get like, you know, a couple hundred views, and then they don't want to promote it no more because they don't want people to see that they only got like 2 likes on the newsfeed or something. But you should be happy for them 2 likes. You know what I mean? Like them 2 likes, because Yeah, because I feel like just like how y'all asked about the best artists and stuff. You know what I mean? I really feel like the greatest artists I probably never even heard of because they didn't get out there like the way that they should have. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot
You
of
know,
people
like
nice.
yeah, it is. There's a lot of good artists out here. You know what I mean?
Band-Aid, what up?
Yeah, what's up, Band-Aid? For sure, y'all should have had Band-Aid on here too. He's a great artist. He got a new song called Blowout. That's dope as fuck. Y'all love Band-Aid, and he's
Send
good
it
at
in. Send it in. NuttyByrds313@gmail.com, my baby.
Send that music and we live Monday too.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we do reviews.
Yeah, let them know, because too, you know, when we get off live or whatever like that. But Band-Aid, put the email up in there so you can send some music and we got you Monday.
Yeah,
and we
for
said,
sure.
Let us know when you want to do that, man. That'd be appreciated. You already know.
Whenever y'all want, just let me know. You know, we can do it.
Questions already?
Huh?
You got your questions set up and all that?
I'll be freestyling my interviews.
What's up?
Like, to be honest, this is like my whole thing with my interviews is because I like to think of my shit more like a podcast. Like, you know what I mean? I want it to be more of a conversation. You know what I mean? Like how we're having, you know? So I'll have like a few like lead up interview like questions where I'll just be like, you know, so tell people a little bit about like, you know, what you do, and then I'll be like, all right, so when did you start, you know, making music? Who inspired you? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just kind of go off of their, you know what I mean? Like I look at it as more like a conversation than an interview, you know? Because I feel like the artists open up a lot more like that too. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure that y'all can relate. Like there's a lot of artists. Like I've interviewed people that like I've been sitting there talking to them and we be vibing, and then as soon as I press the record, all of a sudden they start acting all funny. You know, not want to answer my questions. It's like, why you even want me to interview you? You all acting like you don't want me to talk to you and shit. You know, like people. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like overthinking kills like dreams more than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you just gotta do it. You know what I mean? Like if you sit here and like let's say like before I did this interview, if I sat here and like, you know, wanted y'all to send the questions to me so I could premeditate them, because I'll be having people want me to do that shit. I'll be like, I don't have no questions. You know?
People know we got questions, but we always say we not sending them. Nah, man.
But that's what I mean though. Like is they'll premeditate and then they'll sit there in the mirror and they'll go over their answers, and it's like, man, you trying way too hard. But you know what I mean? And you can see it. It's like it's better because like people, they want to see us as humans. Like, you know what I mean? All them days back in the day, whenever people had media training and they were all politically correct and everybody said exactly the perfect thing and those days are over. You know what I mean? Nobody lives like that. Like you gotta be real out here, especially with social media. How they see the good, the bad, and the ugly of them. You know what I mean? It ain't like how before, whenever artists, you just seen their face on the album cover. You know what I mean? You opened up the booklet, you seen a couple more pictures, but you didn't really know about them other than their music. Now it's like the artists, they want to know you. They want to see you as a person, you know? And I feel like having a podcast and doing interviews is the best thing because it makes people be able to relate to you and they can understand you, you know, more, you know?
Yeah, be yourself, motherfucker.
You heard hashtag that.
For sure.
Another beautiful fucking interview.
Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, B Hillz pleaded the fifth. So man down.
I pleaded the fifth twice, I think, too, but
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's well, man. Beautiful. Bird, do you have like when you want to do it? They say freestyle and shit, like
I don't know.
So we wait till, you know, busy
it'll
body.
Probably be. Yeah.
You want me to freestyle something? You want me to freestyle something?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it. Do your thing.
I'm lighting kush. My mind just cooked. So many lines, it's like I'm writing books. I always find dying like a Harley Cook. Just got the car shine. I know it's hard not to look. Like doing opiates, it's hard not to get hooked. I'm a little throwed off, so you got pardon the look. But I stay on my grind, so nothing's getting took it with this fucking pistol. I blow the heart out of a crook. I make it look real easy. It's really harder than it looks. Staying on my grizzly from the morning to the evening. Then I take a break. I'm eating. Then I'm back OTing. Smoking so much weed that if you could, I'd be ODing in the hospital room. Cause this weed has got me fiending for them God-given fumes. So gosh, give me room, cause I'ma do what I do and say fuck what they tell me. This ain't school, you can't fucking fail me. So take a hit and inhale the weed. So much smoke I can hardly see. Sex so good it's hard to leave. So if I don't say nothing, well, pardon me. I'll call back, yeah, probably. Never fall back, I'll fall forward. Just got bored with the same shit, so I work hard to change it. Blast off spaceships, stay high, blaze lift, time flies, make hits, get cash quick. So clean, no past tense. Smoke green, no cash shit. So hold it or just pass it. I'm just fucking past this. Got the seatbelt fastened. Put it in drive. Foot on the gas and then I smash it. Speakers turned up. Mind on the grind. Gotta stack chips. Skills is what you lacking. Bills we keep on stacking. Words speak loud, but we'll really see what actions. Reaction is incredible. Slap them right off that pedestal. They hating over the same shit. Just let it go. Get over it. You tight can't pull sober. Walk up like here's your soda, bitch. I'll stop though. See, a lot of people don't be thinking I can really rap like that, you know, because I don't be rapping that much like that, you know what I mean? But that's what I started out with, just bars and rapping and just being like that, you know what I mean? I just kind of tried to push myself more as an artist, you know, than a rapper, you know?
Yeah, fire, bro, fire. First nigga, stop playing with B Hillz. Hey, so yo, got freestyle?
Yep.
Niggas up here be like, yo, that wasn't off the dome. You just had it. Something you just rolled or something. You had it, right?
Well, yeah, I didn't just write it, but yeah, that's some, you know, I got so much shit in my vault, you know what I mean? Like it's
fire.
Yeah, it's like I just got go-to, you know what I mean? I just got go-to, like, you know, my memory bank and shit. Like, even if I just tried to freestyle, I'd probably end up spitting some shit out of my memory vault just because it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like whenever you kind of get on a word and then you already got something that can go with that. So you might as well just go ahead and spit the whole thing and fuck it. You know what I mean? You know?
Fire, bro. You first do that too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, look at that. Our spokesperson got something to say.
That's adorable.
Subscribe and comment down below.
That's what she said.
That's one of my students. She's funny. She walked up to me and said that. I'm like, I'm about to record you, my baby. She's like, yes, Miss Jessica. Okay, our last song we're gonna play is "Dear Mama" by B Hillz. Y'all, this was a wonderful interview. We're gonna play this song. We're gonna get up out of here. I gotta go put some chicken in the oven.
All right, I appreciate y'all having me.
Yo, she changed her mind.
What you say, B Hillz?
I appreciate y'all having me. It was an honor, like, you know, being on here and stuff.
Man, you pulled up. What?
For sure.
What we got an interview with ourselves?
Hey.
We you gonna do nothing. Shout out to Chris, man. Get at us, man.
Yes, sir.
Get at us, Chris.
B Hillz, dear mama.
Let's get it.
Mama.
Why you gotta try to make life as hard as possible, you know? Just make everything difficult than it has to be.
Like, I'm subscribed to the live. B Hillz.
I may not make the best decisions.
Everybody follow everybody.
But I
NuttyByrds,
always
we out here.
So much
love everybody.
When you know it isn't true, but it's change.
Let's go, B Hillz.
We got 2 kids together, but sometimes it's like you just use us to get back at me. When you mad at me and hold over me, I guess you still mad at the older me. But this the newer me, don't you know soon they go see how you doing me? I know when you look in the face, you see you and me, cause that's you and me. So why you talking to these lawyers, suing me? Taking half of my paycheck, look how you doing me. You don't think shit, how rude can you be? How rude can you be? Dear baby mom, why are you causing all these problems? Dear baby mama, why are you starting all this drama? Dear baby mama, why are you causing all these problems? Dear baby mama, why are you starting all this drama? Dear baby mama, why are you causing all these problems?
NuttyByrds.
All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here. I gotta go put the chicken in the oven. Peace, love, and good
weed.
Oh, good weed. I'm about to say, and good hair grease.
Oh, you don't even use grease.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right. Love y'all. Peace.
Love y'all. 100.
Blessings. Be back at it Monday.